Hey y'all, I'm on my walk this morning. I'm doing the miles today. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Today it's a little nippy, but it's not like crazy. So I was like, it's cool for me to go ahead and do this walk. So that's what I'm gonna do. So it was some real funny shit that happened earlier. Wait a minute, is this the crosswalk signal? I think I'm gonna go ahead and just do this shit real quick. So, okay. So yeah, it was something funny that happened. I'm not really familiar with this, but okay. So this bus driver, y'all, she's like probably one of the strictest ones I've ever seen. You know, I haven't been on a bus since, my younger years, but I've never seen this before. I don't know. Y'all tell me, like, is this normal or what? So, all right. So let me just say this, as far as people with their earplugs, things like that, like most of the time we're jamming, we're in our zone, we listening to our shit. Like, we don't want to be bothered. That's the main point, for having them. And, people start their day off in many ways. So a lot of people like music, a lot of people like to talk, blah, 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 whatever the case may be. But, typically when I get on the bus, I do greet, the bus driver. So I will like slightly turn down my music and be like, hey, how are you? Or whatever, good morning. And this particular bus driver speaks to everyone. And, and then usually everybody's speaking back, but for those who had their earplugs on and that their music was super loud and that she didn't get greeted back with, a hey, how you doing? Good morning or whatever it is, she would say, you need to turn down your earplugs. You need to turn down the music on your earplugs so you can hear when people are talking to you. Y'all, and I'm like, okay, well, damn, like she's really taking it personal, It's not to say that they dislike you or, dismiss you. It's just, they're in their zone, and it's not against the law for you not to speak to people. You have a right to speak to whoever you want to speak to, right? I mean, it might look rude, but considering the fact that they have music on and that they cannot hear, then I think it's okay, If they didn't have any music playing and then, like they were just absolutely being rude and ignoring her ass, then okay, I'll be like, all right, she's upset, but but still it's like, dang. All right, so, that was one thing now. Okay, so we riding or whatever. And there's some guys probably yeah, they're talking to each other. I'm not really sure what the story is about, but they kind of just, being a little loud. One of them is kind of cussing, right? So, he said a few cuss words, maybe like hell no or damn or something. I don't know if he said fuck, but shit, I don't know. And so she drops off the next stop, whoever wants to get off at that stop, she drops them off. And she then goes to unbuckle her seatbelt, and then she marches her ass back to the back of the bus and say, you're not supposed to be using profanity on this bus. And I'm like, oh my God. Like at this point, like she really just stopped the bus to march back there to say, you're not supposed to use profanity, but whatever the case is. So she says, it's families on this bus. She goes, if I hear you cussing again, you're getting off at the next stop. Y'all. So she, marches her ass back up to the front and then puts on her seatbelt and proceeds her route. But that was really funny to me. That was like really funny because I've never experienced that before. And I don't know, I just thought I'm like, okay, she's really on her duty. She's one of those, kind of bus drivers that don't take no nonsense. You got to follow all of her rules. I mean, I guess maybe she's the mama of the bus drivers or whatever, or of that bus, she gonna have shit in order, because you can't cuss on her motherfucking bus, and you better speak to her motherfucking ass when you come on her motherfucking bus, because there's gonna be some smoke in the city. You hear me? So, yeah, y'all, that was my morning. And it's pretty nice though. It's not bad at all. Well, that was my laugh. So y'all have a good day, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.